everybody, this is Lovely with another Brightline Eating vlog. And I, this week, went with my family to Disneyland. And we went for 2 days in the parks. And we went down for like a 4-day trip. And my previous vlog talked about the fact that because I was having some foot pain, I have plantar fasciitis, I was very resistant to getting a wheelchair, but I ended up doing that, and I'm really glad I did. It really helped with the standing. I have a hard time standing for long times and for walking. So I was able to sort of get out of the chair and go shopping a little bit and then get back in the chair when we had to go to the next place, and avoided having to stand in line ever, really. So grateful that I got over myself and used that. But the reason why I'm making this vlog is I thought it would be helpful to share some tips that we learned. My partner and I are both on Brightline. So the first thing was we prepped both breakfast and lunch. So we prepped breakfast by making my recipe for peanut butter banana oat muffins. And I'll link the recipe in the comments on YouTube if you'd like to see that. And it's similar to many of the Brightline morning muffins that you may have seen around there. So we made 4 batches. So we had 5 breakfasts and 4 batches, and so we ate one time in the restaurant. But it was really nice because we had 2 muffins. You just have 2 muffins and a coffee and you're good to go. So we did that in the morning right before we went, and then we headed over to Disneyland. And we also prepped. We went to a grocery store the day before, and we got sort of like a crudité lunch. So it was different types of bell peppers cut into slices. It was cucumber, carrots. I think that was it on the veggies. And that we do 10 and 10, so it was 10 ounces of veggies. And we had the 2-ounce packs of hummus, a little package, 1 ounce of almonds, and 1 ounce cheese stick. So it was really 0.5 ounces over on the fat or the protein, however you would look at it. But it was pretty close. And when I do that lunch, I don't keep it crystal, but I keep it very close, and it seems to work. And then so we had our lunch and got my daughter something, and it was easy and great, and we could take it right into the park. And it stayed pretty cold, even though it was, just in a bag, regular bag. And so then for dinner, so we basically had morning and lunch taken care of. For dinner, what we did was it was really helpful to have the Disneyland app. I think it's called that, because you're able to look up all the menus of the places. I had done a little research before we went, but it was helpful to remember. And they're not all restaurants, but most of the restaurants you can order ahead, which was gold. And it's called like Mobile to Go or something. And it's in the app and works when you're in the park. And so we were able to look up the menus, and we went to a place called, I think it's Bengal Spice or Bengali Spice, which was kind of just like a hut, like you just walked up, but there was 2 sets of seating that was free, like you didn't have to be a part of a restaurant, so you could use it from there. And so they had kebabs, and they had vegetarian ones and meat ones. And so I ended up getting the first day, I think we ate there 2 nights. The first day we ate there, and the second day too. I got beef one day, and I think pork the next day for my meat. And then I got a couple of kebabs of vegetables. And my partner, who's vegetarian, got the tofu. And it really worked, I didn't actually measure them, but I eyeballed it, and it looked pretty close. And I just didn't feel like bringing my little portable scale. But that worked. And then one afternoon after the afternoon we were supposed to have our second like charcuterie crudité lunch. It got frozen in our hotel, so we needed to have lunch. So I'm trying to remember what we did at first, but anyway, we went to the Star Wars Galaxy Edge which is something I wanted to go so bad. It was awesome, by the way. And we went to Olga's Cantina, and they had a really interesting kind of an appetizer plate. And I can't remember what it was called, but it was like $21, which was a little pricey. Everything is, of course. But it just had meats, cheeses, and pickled vegetables. And it was delicious. So, and we had fruit and other vegetable. Oh, and then we went and got some vegetable kebabs. That's what we did for that lunch day. The prep beforehand was so helpful. The breakfasts, like having that all taken care of was so helpful. Using the app and knowing like, okay, this place, and I was actually thinking, oh, I'm just going to have a burger and salad. But it, there were other choices. So that was really nice. And the wheelchair actually was really, really helpful. Because I would have been in so much pain after a day of walking and standing. I probably couldn't have walked and stood the second day. I couldn't have. So this was really helpful. So anyway, this is my tip video. And I hope that if you go, share some comments on, or any other big amusement park on how you keep your bright lines. I would love to hear from you.